if you compare it to the Russian investment, it's been woefully inadequate. I mean, the Russians have seen future resources and future involvement and future control in the Arctic as significant to their interests. They have modernized their forces up there. They have been involved in researching and looking at the potential of mineral resources and other resources below the sea and around the region. I think that their military presence up there poses a significant capability of deterring our involvement up there. The kinds of military capabilities you would need that are unique to that environment, like icebreakers and other things, they have much more capability. Their submarine capability and everything in the region is greater. Their training, their forces up there that are involved. And so we have 5 nations that border the Arctic Ocean, and Russia is one. The others, fortunately, are allies of ours, but I don't think collectively, either as NATO or as those that have a vested interest, since we do border this potentially resource-rich region, that we have committed the kind of military force up there that could contain or deter any adventurism the Russians might have in gaining control of that. I mean, if things continue with the way the environment and the climate issues are going, this is going to be a transportable, navigable sea. And so it will become significant from that perspective as well. And so it is a part of the world that we have to rethink or begin thinking about that we haven't in the past, because the very nature literally will change. And the Russians have gotten a significant jump on us in this region, not just militarily, but in examining the economic potential for the region and the resource potential for the region. I think the Russians see this as possibly a Russian lake, where they're going to have the most significant military presence. You know, something akin to what the Chinese do in the South China Sea. I think they see it as a potential source of great mineral wealth and other resources, potential for oil or rare minerals or other things that might be accessed in the area. And I think they're projecting the power to make this a place where they will have the most significant military presence, and they're looking at greater investment that will benefit them economically in this region as well. And I think we have fallen behind in looking at the potential for this part of the world.